Thank you, everybody, for attending tonight. I am truly humbled by the outpouring of support that I've received in my re-election bid. A special thank you to Dr. Kerr, the first recruit under the Council's highly successful physician recruitment program. Like it or not, Jonathan, you are our unofficial poster boy for this initiative. Let's give Jonathan all our 20 new physicians a round. 4 years ago, I stood before you and pledged to find solutions for the family doctor shortage. From the very beginning, this council championed physician recruitment unwaveringly in our belief that a healthy community is an important prerequisite to economic growth and prosperity. While campaigning in 2006, I was told that healthcare was outside the scope of the municipal mandate. Nevertheless, this council took ownership of the family doctor shortage. I think we agree that this council has delivered. The overwhelming success of this program even captured the interest of Maclean's magazine. I believe that this willingness to take ownership of local problems that really defines this council. If re-elected, I will continue to find solutions through innovation and partnerships. I will continue to drive change through effective leadership. The physician recruitment program demonstrates council's deep commitment to build a healthy, sustainable future. As your mayor, I will continue to advocate and support decision-making and policy development that benefits the health of our community. Council was therefore pleased to help financially support the purchase of high-tech equipment for Quinte Healthcare. Council also understands the importance of regional cooperation and have committed funds to support the capital build at Kingston General Hospital. A healthy, sustainable future depends that municipal leaders work towards healthy public policy. Increased recreational opportunities, a skateboard park, a soccer dome built through a partnership with Loyalist College, a multiplex recreation center, improvements to our city recreational infrastructure is another example of this council's commitment to building a strong community. These projects have also created jobs and have stimulated our local economy. This council has done more than just talk the talk. We have walked the talk, proven commitment, measurable results. As mayor, I will continue to improve the quality of life in Belleville. How? It's not rocket science, but rather an understanding that our economic, social, and physical environments are all interconnected. Policies must reflect this reality. For example, environmental considerations must be integrated into economic decision-making. They are not mutually exclusive. Environmental stewardship requires vigilance. As your mayor, an important goal of decision-making will continue to be reduction or elimination of adverse environmental outcomes. In 2007, council established the Green Team Committee. We have also undergone an extensive Myers Pier cleanup. Council is committed to solar, biogas initiatives, clean, renewable energy resources. We participated in Change for the Environment. Our forward thinking even caught the attention of David Suzuki, who sent me a personal email, proven commitment, measurable results. In terms of our physical environment, this council has invested in our future by upgrading roads, sidewalks, sewers. We have also built bridges, and wow, have we built bridges. The Veterans Memorial Bridge is by far one of the council's proudest accomplishments, and certainly not just for the transportation improvement. Equally important as this bridge will be the powerful and enduring symbol of our veterans' sacrifice and this community's deep appreciation, respect, and humble gratitude. Our veterans have taught us that we must learn lessons from our past. This council certainly has. This council inherited significant infrastructure problems. Never again can we allow our city to fall into such state of despair. It will be well documented that infrastructure improvements are an important driver for both economic growth and tourism. As mayor, I recognize the need for intelligent, proactive management of our infrastructure. Investing in our future does mean more than just a physical environment. That is why a mandate for this council was the creation of a youth advisory council. Our young citizens and future voters need to use their voice to guide their future. As mayor, I would like to see more decision-making transferred to our youth. We need to engage the next generation in a meaningful way. We have a lot of our youth here tonight. A big hand for our youth. If re-elected, I will continue to support the Youth Advisory Council. I will encourage our young people to define their own problems and then design and develop solutions to the problems that affect them directly. I will support the Youth Advisory Committee working more closely with law enforcement, fire officials, for example, to look at strategies to address crime prevention, graffiti, and bullying. When you get right down to it, the real sense of this success of this council boils down to two things: inclusion and empowerment. There's really a new brand of leadership at City Hall. The Old Boys Club has been dismantled and replaced with a culture of mutual respect, equality, and cooperation. I am proud to have brought these core values and a very inclusive leadership style to City Hall. In 2009, I was honored to have been named the chair of Eastern Ontario Mayor's Committee, and hopefully that this inclusive leadership style will have significant impact beyond our city limits and throughout Ontario. I am passionate about the power of cooperation and committed to dialogue. Dialogue is driven by a genuine respect and curiosity, not power. The rules of engagement for this council are simple. We agree to disagree, but let me caution you, do not confuse cooperation with conformity or groupthink. This council has embraced cooperation, which in turn has created positive culture where critical thinking and decision-making has flourished. Members of this council have challenged each other, argued, disagreed, locked horns. We have pushed traditional boundaries, and in doing so, we have challenged the status quo and found innovative solutions to our problems. Innovation and forward thinking is why there will soon be 600+ service acres of industrial land in our land park, and we will be able to attract major industry to this city. This council has achieved a standard of excellence. This council has raised the bar for future municipal councils. If re-elected, I will continue to embrace the power of cooperation by partnering with our surrounding communities. For example, we can explore collaborative strategies for problems like waste management. By removing arbitrary borders and boundaries, we will improve efficiencies and lower the cost of providing the services. A more regional approach to problems, another example of driving change through effective leadership. Now let's set the record straight about taxes. The unprecedented growth and momentous change that we are witnessing, the lifestyle that we enjoy, this is not the result of chance or luck or good fortune. This represents a tangible investment in our future. I am proud that the City of Belleville has earned an A+ credit rating with a stable outlook. You will be pleased to know this is the same given to Kingston, our vibrant, progressive neighbors to the east. But what does this really mean? The strengths of this rating prepared by Standards & Poor's shows steady improving economic performance and prospects, a robust performance, low debt burden, and strong liquidity. We have in fact improved debt management capacity in Belleville with a current debt to reserve ratio of 0.7. In the year 2000, a long time ago, this debt reserve ratio for the city was an alarming 2, the highest in Ontario. But what does this really mean? Municipal credit rating agencies recommend a debt to reserve ratio of 1. In other words, for every dollar in debt, there should be $1 in reserves. We are there, we are better. Like it or not, taxes are reality. They are here to stay. Notwithstanding that you like to hear this from somebody seeking re-election, but it's the truth. Taxes represent our collective commonwealth, the way a community we collectively invest in our future. Aspiring politicians like to frame taxes as a punishment, throwing out numbers, dangling creative statistics. We have seen this 100 times before during election. The tax boogeyman relies on intimidation, scare tactics, and half-truths. Tax rhetoric is old-school politicking, campaign strategy 101. I would caution you to think long and hard before you take the bait. Ask questions, demand specifics. What will be sacrificed? What will be cut? What will be eliminated? As your mayor, I will remain responsive to the needs of the community. That is why when parking was identified as a concern of our downtown, this council created additional parking. When the lack of Sunday bus service was brought forward as a real problem, council expanded bus service to 7 days a week. The mayor's task force for downtown is also recently assembled. I believe that while facade improvements, security cameras, and increased parking are a good start, the complexity of the issue demands that we look at a broader social issue, such as homelessness and the mental health. As a community, we must advocate for affordable housing, build tolerance, raise awareness, and remove the stigmas surrounding mental illness. This is a perfect example of how our economic, social, and physical environments are all intertwined. A solution to problems downtown must include more than economic strategies. As mayor, I will champion the idea of being community advocates. This is how I believe real and lasting change will be made. Let's avoid trying to solve the problems with a Band-Aid fix. This council has a history of advocacy, of listening, of being responsive to the needs of public. Certainly there will never be 100% consensus. If we wait for that, we will never move forward. And as forward we have, this council has jump-started this community, recommitting to your future, rebuilding your city. Let's be clear, it's your future, it's your vision. You are the citizens. You must be the architects of your own future. You must answer the question, what do you want your future city to look like? Although Belleville is my past and my present, it is our collective future. That is why, if re-elected, I will continue to encourage and support public consultation in order to bring your vision forward. On October 25th, I strongly encourage you to exercise your right to vote. Please take a family member, a friend, a neighbor, and help drive change through effective leadership. Vote for a community builder. Re-elect Neil Ellis for mayor.